I don't see Super Metroid on your thing, but I could be wrong. There
Okay,
we
looks
go.
like it's starting
cool.
now. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Let me do one thing real quick, foolishly. Okay,
Sounds good.
Okay, say stuff, please. Like,
All right.
things.
Testing. Hello. Ready for Super Metroid. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's not bad. Just audio's a little more level than it was in the past. Cool.
Okay.
Let's do it to it.
Cool. Yeah, I got a new headset, so hopefully it sounds a little bit better.
How do I data clear?
All right.
Goodbye, data. I'll miss you.
Clearing all your data.
The data is gone, Landon.
Here's 0 minute.
Data.
All right.
Welcome to Two Player TV with your hosts, Landon and Dre. Today we'll be playing Super Metroid, taking a blast from the past. Released in 1994, the third series in the Metroid was an awesome departure from everything you'd seen before by redoing the exact first game.
Not redoing the first game. That was good. I'm impressed. That was a.
The last Metroid is in captivity.
Good intro.
The galaxy is at peace. I'm going to read the intro if you don't mind.
Yeah, please do.
Really...
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. Come on, keep up game. I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebus. This is a retcon, but we'll give it to you. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader Mother Brain to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. ... This did happen. You and I both did this, although this is also a retcon because I guarantee we weren't able to use our missiles like point around. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld SR-388. I completely eradicated them except for a larva. Learn the definition of completely, Samus. Which after hatching followed me like a confused child. Probably because you killed all of its family and it was a child. You don't need to use the word like there. Literally, it is a confused child. You are describing a confused child, Samus. This is my commentary, not Samus, as Samus does not speak in the third person as far as I know. Okay. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Cirrus so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities, which is literally how we got into this in the first place for what it's worth, but this is really just like, you know, it's kind of like, I would kind of equate this to Evil Dead 2, I don't know about you, where it's like the first movie again, but it still includes the first movie. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the power of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. Scientists in this universe are not your friend. Spoiler for the next 20 games, Samus.
Right.
Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. But I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Cirrus Station was under attack. Oh no. How much longer does this go? We saw this last time. Anyway, so.
We did. Yeah.
We did.
That's it.
Yeah.
Some people complain that you can't skip the intro, but I think it's the best intro in all of video games, so I don't know why you would ever want to skip it.
That is not even true. Final Fantasy X, if we're talking about like awesome intros that this is interesting. Is this standard or is this my controller? If you hold down X, it just continuously shoots?
I think it does, yeah.
Oh, you're running so fast.
Hey, no looking.
We haven't started yet.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'm gonna restart.
So
oh, go ahead.
Oh wait, so you can't skip the intro, and you waited until I went through the entire intro to start it too?
Yeah, because now I'm gonna also read it, and we'll see who reads it better.
Who read it better?
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
And I would unsubscribe so quick.
So.
Oh, by the way, so let's point out one obvious fix from Metroid 1 that is pretty awesome. That was ridiculous. Is in Metroid 1, you could not shoot downward. Or, I mean, you could technically shoot like up, like as an example, if I wanted to shoot something in the air in front of me, like I'm showing now. In Metroid 1, you could do like a jump, but then that was also kind of frustrating, is because you would kind of like jump and try and time your parabolic motion to like shoot so your thing would come across. So, I mean, this is just a major fix to be able to shoot all sorts of directions.
It's true. Yeah, the original Metroid you can only shoot in 3 directions, which was a little goofy. Which was
Well,
still
and
one
yeah,
more
that was the
direction
most.
than you could in like a lot of Nintendo games.
Are you
Um,
really defending Metroid there,
I am,
Landon?
but there's
So
no
this is
need
kind of cool. I
because
mean,
Super
this is
Metroid.
obviously a major fix that's helpful, especially since at least in I don't know, you would know Metroid 2 better than me. But in Metroid 1, obviously, a lot of parts of the game look alike. So now we have a map. And this reminds me very much of like Zelda and stuff. Although Zelda, usually it would be like a power up. You'd have to like find the map first.
Hmm.
But in this case, it is showing me where I've been and where I'm going. Oh no!
I'm
Dead
being told you
bodies.
sound a little echoey. Is this any better? Chat.
Me or you?
I think you are, and it
Who's?
could be because how I'm capturing the audio.
I don't know what to do there because I'm not
Yeah.
capturing.
No, you
Let me
sound
try
fine to me,
this.
so it would be on my stream. It would be on my end. Okay, sounds better now.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's because I've got desktop audio being captured, and um,
Also, it's hard to tell, but I'm screaming at the top of my lungs.
yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
So it's like coming through. Okay, so here's our little Metroid buddy. Hey, buddy. All right, so we were kind of talking this. It's kind of amusing. So this, what's about to happen is this is Ridley,
Right.
right? Am I getting the name right?
Yep, that's Ridley. And hang on, can can everyone still hear Dre when he's talking? Okay. I had your audio being captured twice is all. I think we should be good now.
We'll stop capturing it twice, like it's a
I'll
Metroid.
I'll capture it as many times as I want. All right. Um,
Oh my God, that is awesome, by the way. And I say that as like I've seen modern games. And I mean, admittedly, we've been playing a lot of Nintendo games, but
mhm.
that was really cool. And I imagine if I had been why I hated the first Metroid so much when I was a kid, and I stand by it. It's a really hard and annoying game and really frustrating and has so many poor design decisions while still being a masterpiece. It is kind of incredible how good the first Metroid is given how bad it is. If that makes any sense.
That's kind of true.
So I imagine had I been interested in Super Metroid and like play like this is what Metroid 1 should have done, which is just like very straightforward, not a hard path, just blow your socks off. That was an amazing scene.
Yeah, like this
This is a
entire
really
game
this is a
is.
really oh my goodness, I didn't see this last time with us. This is amazing. Are you seeing this? You can
I
like
am seeing
jump
this.
and the thing's tilting and like it's like vibrating. This is amazing.
It's
Wait
got
till you get here, dude.
yeah. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Like it looks awesome. Um, Showing off the Super Nintendo Mode 7 graphics there. Um,
What happened
all
to
right.
Mode 6?
I don't even know. All right, so I'm gonna go and get my game started here. So right away, when you start this game up, you see this red 1994, and it's got like this ominous music. They're really like reaching into like the horror, like the scary aspect more than like was obvious in the previous games. Because this, as we talked about before, it does lean on or pull from the Alien movies a lot. Um, so we've got this baby Metroid here, and like these dead scientists around it, which is pretty unusual for a
For
Nintendo
scientists, because
game.
normally scientists aren't dead.
Typically, I mean, because then are they even still scientists, really? Um,
Hey, my ship's pretty awesome. I can't blow it up.
the ship is amazing. All right, so I'm gonna choose
And this is
Samus
a lesson learned
C.
from Metroid 1 is I'm going to go to the left first.
Yeah, that
Instinct would be
is
to go to the right.
right.
I'm going to go to the left.
This game has some interesting settings.
And I don't have the so actually this is like Metroid 1. I don't have the ball yet.
Right, for some reason,
And we're going to
because
have comments on. Okay, so yeah.
this is directly off of Metroid 2, where I promise you, you had all kinds of cool stuff. You just drop off that Metroid you just got in Metroid 2, and you lost all of your everything for no reason. This is the only game I know of that has a moonwalk setting, by the way. I leave that
Moonwalk.
off. Yeah, one of the settings. That way, when you're holding down the shoot button, if you move away instead of turning around, she'll walk backwards.
How are you so much further than me even though you started after me? I don't appreciate this.
I haven't even started the game yet. Also,
Oh,
like,
oh wait,
it's
never
probably
mind.
not coming through the audio
This
very
is
well, but
this
like
is
this.
ridiculous. I'm watching my capture next to yours, and I thought it was you.
Oh.
I am apparently like a pigeon watching its own reflection.
All right, so like I said, best intro ever in a video game. Like this art right here
Final Fantasy X is better, but admittedly, that's on a much better system. So, to be fair,
is
it's not really a fair standard. This is pretty incredible. This
I,
this
I mean, look at
this
this. Like,
intro is blowing me away, and would have blown me away in the days. Like a joke you and I kind of have with each other is, I've always been more of a Zelda guy. You've always been more of a Metroid guy.
mhm.
Um, this is so much better than A Link to the Past on the same system. Like already, I'm willing to call it.
Wow, that's a big statement because that's Link to the Past. That's a heavy hitter.
At least like look and feel wise. And
Sure.
it's weird, for as big of a Zelda guy as I am, I just, for whatever reason, the style of A Link to the Past I never liked, even though a lot of this, like Ocarina of Time, a lot of the story. So basically, this is game number one, right? This is exactly where you were.
Mhm.
Anyway, okay, so I'll let you finish on your comments on Metroid. Though. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just just talking about the intro here. We're like even like the font that they're using, where it's got like this little halo around the color for the color, and just like Samus in the background there. Like it's all, I don't know, it's so perfectly like sets the mood, especially back in the day. Like I first saw this game at one of those Walmart kiosks, where you could play games at Walmart, and it just blew me away how good it was. It was before I had a Super Nintendo. And then I did have Metroid 2, and that was my first Metroid game, and I played it a
Oh, that
lot. And
was
so
cool. What
like
happened there?
coming over here and seeing like the Metroid 2 ending, even that little clip of the baby Metroid coming out in on like Super Nintendo 16-bit, it was just like the coolest thing ever. Like it's hard to explain, but there's definitely a lot of nostalgia with this game, but it was still pretty much
Well,
perfect.
that happened with me with Ocarina of Time. Is I saw that. I think I saw either a friend. Okay, this is okay. So let's talk some plot line, and we'll see how many times I repeat it, because you know me and
Okay, right.
repeating
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what we do.
All right. So select and press the X button. Maybe get a better person on the graphics for the penis missiles, but all right. I mean, I just anyway.
Sarah Station is under attack.
Oh,
Like the
cool.
music
All right.
stops
So
when that
this
line comes up. Like just we got this awesome ship flying with
I
like
will
the Mode
say
7, the scaling. Like
my current setup, which I kind of regret, is I do not have the sound, which I I may find a way to rectify in the future. Like if I can get a headset on the
mhm.
Switch.
Yeah, you should, because Super Metroid has probably the best sound like on the Super Nintendo. Like just the sound effects, the design, like it's all, and the music is so well done. Um,
I didn't know
and
what your opinion for next games were, but I was kind of interested in Castlevania or maybe Mario. So I was watching some videos on Castlevania 2, and actually Castlevania 2 has some pretty cool sounds as well.
nice. Yeah, I'm not
Yep.
very familiar with the Castlevania games, so I might be interested in that. But also like even Samus just standing here and she's like moving a little bit because she's like breathing. Like those are extra frames like that we never saw before Super Nintendo, and like just that kind of detail just really, I think, brings this game to life. And even like turning around, there's
How
like
late
this.
into Super? Oh, sorry. How late into like Super Nintendo did this come? Because this feels really good even for a Super Metroid game, like, or Super Nintendo, not Super Metroid. Sorry.
Yeah, and it's mid to late life because the N64 came out in 96. The PlayStation came out in 95, I think. It's like 94, like when this game came out. This was early 94, but like that's the year we did start seeing like information on like the next gen consoles. Interestingly, I didn't realize it because I always thought this game was older, but this came out the same year as Donkey Kong Country. Like 94 was just an insanely good year for the Super Nintendo.
We way back, kind of the original idea of this show, for lack of a better word, was to talk about the book Console Wars, which we both really dug. And that was kind of an interesting point. Is there was this, obviously the with the Nintendo, with the Nintendo Entertainment System, the first one, Nintendo really had a stranglehold on the video game market. Kind of like Atari crashed everything. Nintendo managed to come in. I keep missing an easy jump. And just had a stranglehold, and Sega kind of came out of nowhere. And the Genesis was kind of eating Nintendo's lunch. And the book kind of tries to make the argument that Super Mario World, like compared to Sonic, at the time the people at Sega were excited because they thought Nintendo had gone boring and wasn't going to win with the Super Nintendo. But I would argue, but part of that book does talk about like Donkey Kong Country and how really, the Super Nintendo managed to really put up a good late fight, which is kind of interesting because you could maybe argue it lost round one to the Genesis, which is kind of impressive because I think the Genesis was 16-bit and the Super Nintendo was 32, if I recall.
No, they're both 16-bit.
They're both 16?
Yeah.
Really? All right. But anyway, like, yeah, the late stage Super Nintendo games, this included, is remarkable.
It is, and for one thing, this is also really cool, right? Like, here I am on the title screen, right? Like, this was the scene from the title, except now the Metroid is gone. So something has happened, but also just like talking about like how pretty this game is for the time. We can talk a little bit about this versus the Nintendo and even the Genesis, where the strength of the Super Nintendo over the Genesis, and especially over the Nintendo, was how many colors it could put on screen. So the Nintendo, I don't know what it is off the top of my head, could do like 32 colors at a time, right? Like not very many. The Genesis, I believe, could do 64, but the Super Nintendo could display 256 colors all in one scene. And it's still like a palette based, right? So it had like this sounds super nerdy, but I read a lot
well,
of
that's interesting. They're mini rockets.
Because it had 32,768 colors it could generate, 256 of which could be on the screen at any one time. And so that just made like
that's pretty cool,
really nice looking at the time. Like, I mean, right now 256 sounds like nothing, but it looked good. And
interesting. They don't just give you bombs out of the gate.
Right. Neither did the original Metroid.
When you do the little thing. Oh yeah, you're right. That is a. Oh, you were talking about this, like these little stations or whatever.
Yeah, and so here I am, like, okay, I found the baby Metroid. This reveal, and we see this a lot throughout this game. When you see Ridley's eye, and then he shows up, like you see that a lot of other places. And one of my favorite things about this game that it does so well versus like most other games before and since is there's so many things to discover and like secrets in this game. Like even what I'm doing now, like this fight, right? Like you fight Ridley, you're underpowered, you take all this damage, and like you saw, when your health gets low, your alarm goes off and he runs away. If you
didn't actually hear that, I'll figure out the sound for next time. Anyway,
it's just your low life alarm. If you keep fighting him, you'll notice he starts to change color, and I'm not gonna be able to do this because it's been too long. But you can, yeah. So he's gonna run away. You can defeat Ridley here.
And what happens if you do?
He still runs away, but he doesn't. But he'll drop the Metroid first, and then he picks it up again, and then he runs away. So like nothing changes. It's just like this little detail for people who like spend the time to like try to beat him in the intro,
and we kind of discussed this weird canonical nature of this, which is, in the last stream, I speed run. Would you like to save? Yes, I would like to save. That's pretty cool. And we're just gonna keep saying how good this game is. This is gonna be boring. Not like Metroid 1, where we're like, I hate this game. It's terrible.
No, this game is amazing. It's so much fun to play. And you're right. This
it's
intro
really good.
Where you run away, like the bomb's exploding for some reason. I guess we can assume Ridley did it, but things tend to explode behind Samus, so I'm not sure really who's to blame here.
Okay. I will say one thing they didn't fix from Metroid 1, which I do kind of hate, is this jump. This diagonal jump is kind of a pain. It's still not very precise, which is annoying.
Yeah, there's
That's
some
all I got
trickiness.
there.
But so you go from like that exciting, escape scene, and then you come down onto this planet, and there's rain. Probably can't hear it on the stream, but there's like this thunder in the background, and this like soft music, and you're not sure what you're in for. And the ship has always been extremely cool looking. It's sitting there hovering. It's got like this red glowing thing on the bottom. You can get back in it.
What happens if you get back in it?
Yeah, you can save your game, and it refills your health and missiles and all your stuff.
All right, I'll take that. It's pretty cool.
You could also get back in the ship in Metroid 2.
How am I doing this? Like this? Am I like a fast run thing? With like, if I
Yeah,
press,
so
if I press hold B, I run fast.
yeah, I was actually gonna mention that too, because that's different from Metroid 1, and it's something that just came naturally in the time of Super Nintendo. Just, oh yeah, you can run, because like every side scroller you can run, like with Mario. But when I look at like conversations online about people picking this game up for the first time today, like it's not obvious that you can run,
Like me.
and you have to be able
Was
to
it an
run.
article? Was it about me? It was like Dre picked up this game for the technically second time.
um. Anyway, so yeah, you start out outside of ZBs, which was also really cool, or Zebus. I'll try to say it the right way. I grew up saying it ZBs because nothing was said out loud back in the day. It's all just written down. And you're just like on this planet, and it was cool being outside because you get to explore a little bit. And you go to the right, and there's nothing you can do. But like I was saying, there's so much to
Well, that's kind
discover
of
in this
interesting.
game.
What the heck? Did you know about this?
Yes, I did know about that. But that's also like what you're seeing now on your side is it's really cool, right? Because like we've seen these statues for 2 games now, and then this one decides to attack you for some reason.
Okay,
It's a lot
so
of
do you remember
unexpected
the
stuff.
names? I'm not super great with them, but the birds,
The Chozo.
Chozo. So I'm gonna do some spoilers here. I don't mind. The I fell down the Metroid rabbit hole. Oh, that's kind of cool. At least they do that. Like that's a major improvement from previous Metroid games where you get in a boss fight, you get absolutely wrecked, and at the end of it, they're like, "Here's some health back so that you don't just die going out into the world."
Right? Yeah,
That's
they're
nice.
much more generous with like refilling your stuff in this game. It's not usually an issue. And I left just to come back
Um,
in here again because I wanted to point out like even you walk in here and like these little critters like scurry away when you get close. Just little things like that that add atmosphere.
we
Those
get it. You like
like it's
Metroid. It's
look
a good game.
you're
The
not gonna
people who
hear
designed it did
you're
a
not
really
gonna
good
hear the
job.
end of
The
this.
controls are really nice. The
Yeah.
colors are really good.
So
We
I should
get
I
it,
should
Landon.
maybe I should have mentioned like this is my favorite game. So like
It's pretty. I would say from. I would rank it probably below Ocarina from like child, but that was high school for me. So I mean,
mhm.
this I mean, so I would be 12 when this came out. So if we're talking like preteen, this has a strong case.
Yeah.
All right, so favorite game on the Nintendo. If it's Metroid, there's something wrong with you.
From the original Nintendo?
Is it Metroid?
Um
Yeah.
no, it's not Metroid because I didn't even beat that one until recently. Um
No one beat. If like there was someone who's like, as a kid they beat Metroid without like adult. I want to see this now, so I can go back in my ship.
yeah,
Without like major adult help and stuff, I would be very suspect.
right. And so like I said, after going through Metroid, I realized just how much of this game is like kind
Oh,
of
jeez.
calling out or like for people who played the original Metroid, which is really cool. And it's like to go left because you played Metroid 1, and then you come in here and part of good game design is you teach the player how to play while they're early in the game as they get to things. And so you come down here and the first thing you have to do is open this door on the floor. And so that then like, oh, unlike before, I can actually shoot down. Then you shoot down and you go inside.
Shoot down,
So
shoot
lots of,
down.
if you hang to the
I
right
could do a
here, you
Les
can
Mis
fall all the way
remake with like
down.
Metroid based, right? You could do shoot down instead of look down,
Yeah.
right?
But like this part we just came from, that's where we escaped before. Like this is where Mother Brain was in Metroid 1. It's all destroyed because we came through here destroying everything. We set off a bomb in the first game too, but I guess it didn't destroy the entire planet. But so like we're going through our own ruins, or the ruins we created.
Is there anything over here worth going through? I'm like trying to get all the
See
everything
that
purple.
that's what's so great about this game, right? Like you go over there and there's just things to explore, right? And you can go up and there's more stuff up. And it just really encourages exploring. And the first time I beat this game, I think it took me like 10 hours, right? Because this is like I didn't look up things on the internet, didn't, or like whatever. Like you just kind of go through it. And I don't remember ever getting like frustrated or bored with it because it was just such a fun world to run around looking for secrets. Now you've got that green door. What do you do with that?
I don't know. It's what do I do with the green door?
Nothing. You can't go through there yet.
No,
Like you
why
said,
not?
this is where this is where
But I wanna.
Metroid 1 starts. You come over here, and for some reason, somebody put this morph ball back. But this time you've got
Oh, there's a wrecked ship over there somewhere, apparently.
the security light turns on. These little statues turn and look at you for some reason.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I'll give that. All right, but let's talk some stories. So Metroid 1. Let's see how many times it takes me to get through this. Metroid 1 premise is, and there's some retconning, but basically the space pirates, the Galactic Federation or whatever the heck they're called, has discovered that the space pirates have captured essentially a Metroid. And so Metroid is like this really parasitic, scary creature that apparently has energy generating properties, is what we're learning in this game.
Yeah.
And they're going to use them to take over the galaxy, which is, oh my goodness, how scary. I don't know if they had thought of this ahead of time. A lot of this seems to have come after the fact, but we learned that the Chozo are responsible for Metroid and Mother Brain. And you and I were kind of discussing this before the show, where something that I kind of like about Metroid is one of the fundamental kind of story aspects is these scientists just kind of keep screwing things up, which is definitely amusing to basically kind of go almost Iron Man like, right? Like the enemy that is created was their own creation from their own hubris. Because what we discover about Metroids, if I'm not mistaken, and we'll kind of learn in later games maybe, is that there was a virus, and they were like, we need something to combat the virus. And they're like, cool, we'll make this creature that can combat it. And it's like, okay, so this creature can combat the virus. They're like, any side effects? It's like, well, it's super parasitic and wants to kill us.
Oh no, the world
Like,
is woken up. Now there's all these
we
enemies attacking me. Sorry, go ahead.
Why are enemies attacking you?
I don't know. They just came out of nowhere, and now I'm not sure what's happening.
Apparently, I have to kill these green beasts with missiles. But anyway. Okay, but anyway, so premise of Metroid 1 is there are these space pirates that
These
are
are
led
the
by
space
Mother
pirates.
Brain
Those
and
things you were just killing. Yeah.
What?
These are
Did
the
I
space
just go?
pirates. Yeah. Like these things I'm shooting.
Well, I'm talking Metroid 1 though, because Metroid 1's kind of interesting in that you're told that you're fighting space pirates led by Mother Brain, and they're really like three creatures, really, I could argue, that seem sentient.
That's true. That's a good point.
But I actually have thoughts about that, and we'll maybe talk a little bit more about that. So, anyway, the Galactic Federation has tried to stop them, the space pirates, but apparently is getting shot back. I'm going to give some headcanon that I've thought about. So, the Galactic Federation, when we start the game, you're Samus, and you arrive with like 30 health in a very bare-bones ship. We're like, where are all your weapons and stuff? And it makes sense that if the planet has really good defenses against like oncoming ships, that Samus maybe does like a Han Solo type of thing with the Millennium Falcon, where the ship kind of like stealthily comes in. And maybe to get, I'm on Brinstar now, yeehaw. And maybe that's how Samus was able to get in, was like a stealth mission, leaving all of her weapons behind to be able to sneak onto the planet. And the reason that there are all these power-ups that Samus can find in it are that it turns out, we'll find this out too, Mother Brain is the AI created by the Chozo. And that, okay, what do I do here? Okay, that works. Mother Brain was an AI created by the Chozo that went rogue. So, and it turns out that the planet you're on, tell me if I'm wrong on this planet, but this planet, at least in the first Metroid game, was at one point a Chozo stronghold. So when they're like, oh man, Mother Brain's got all of our stuff and whatever, the way they know it's like, oh yeah, you did that. Like it's yours. So that's why there's a bunch of stuff there that Samus can use. Is that it's really a former Chozo base that Mother Brain has taken over.
Right.
And Mother Brain knows about Metroid because the Chozo, created the Metroid. So that's Metroid 1. And then, of course, I also have this kind of canon, which is you defeat Ridley, and who's the other one that I'm assuming is in this game too?
Kraid. Yeah.
Those are, I'd assume, Mother Brain's lieutenants, and to get to Mother Brain, you have to kill both of them, and then by doing that, you're able to unlock a statue. Ah, God. It's gonna drive me crazy, man. Am I supposed to be doing this, or am I going too early?
You don't need to do that right now.
But
that is an easy place to waste a lot of time trying to do that. So,
which
you're not alone there.
Doing.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I did it though, man. I got all the way to the end, and it was for nothing. It was for nothing, Landon.
It was for nothing. So in this game, there's a lot of different like movements, and I've always really liked the controls in this game. It's has kind of this internal physics to it. Some people who started on the later games don't like it because it feels
has
floaty.
A question, which is this on Game Pass? I don't know. For me, the Switch comes with, if you like have a subscription, comes with like free, like all the Nintendo library, a huge portion of the Nintendo and Super Nintendo library, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's not on Game Pass.
What's Game Pass?
Xbox Game Pass. I'm playing it on emulator because I am down to one monitor on my PC, and my mini Super Nintendo takes a whole screen, and I moved my TV, so it's not really at a convenient
If you pay for shipping, I'll send you a curved monitor.
Now I'm looking at the option now. CES is going on. There's some cool stuff coming out, but let's see what there is. Anyway, like I was saying, so like, oh, sorry, what?
What?
Anyway.
Oh, you'll take it? You're not landed.
So you're out here, you can explore, and
we can discuss logistics with Landon if anybody does want a monitor, wants to pay like shipping and a decent amount. But shipping for big monitors is pricey. I tried to eBay one, and it's like over $100 just to ship like 150 monitors.
So just what
nice. You're good.
Yeah, just what you're able to like the movement in this game, like I was saying, like you can run and you can jump, and when you run, you can jump higher than normal, which makes sense, right? This game also introduced.
So is there anything special in this scene you're in right now? I'm actually curious because I kind of like filled out about 3/4 of this scene you're doing.
Right. So there's not much you can do now, but just as far as exploring, like something this game introduced is wall jumping. And I really like the implementation in this game, and I think it's better than all the other.
Had that. Oh no, no,
for the
no!
Metroid
Oh
games.
my God, I'm gonna
And
die.
I think it
Okay, I
does it
didn't
better
die.
than all the other than any other Metroid game.
So
And the
what?
reason is,
Explain what you mean by. Okay, let's take a look.
so like for example, I can't get up here,
Yep.
because I can't jump that high, but you can wall jump up there by jumping off the side of the wall, which actually lets you get over this
How,
thing before you have bombs, which doesn't actually do you any good. It's just kind of cool,
you
and
can
it's
get
just
up
kind
on
of,
the other side, by the way, without wall jumping.
yeah, I know, you can just bomb through this.
So how do you? Just a second, I'm gonna try it over here. So what? How do you wall jump?
So to wall jump, you have to be doing flips for one thing, and it works easier against a flat wall instead of like the little thing I was doing. And if you're like doing flips against a wall, and while you're touching the wall, if you push the other direction, there'll be a frame where Samus shows this other like position
Yeah,
where she's
they're
like
like
leaning up
little
against the
side. Yeah,
wall.
I saw that.
Yeah. Then if you jump when she's doing that, then you'll jump off the wall.
So
And
show
that
me the
opens up.
last part.
Um, let me find a better wall because that one's kind of small.
Yeah, are
It
we allowed
opens
to
up.
do like moderators and stuff to make this channel more official, Landon?
Um, I don't know how.
Oh my God, to die.
So to be honest, this little wall I just blasted through, like that's not always like obvious for like the first time through because it's just over here on the edge. So you have to know how to bomb, and then the camera moves over. Maybe I do like spam. Then there's all these crazy plants and like this flying thing, and don't know what's going on in here.
Well, this is like
Energy tank.
what you call that one game we played, Mega Man 3. Oh, why that? This game's the worst.
Which part is like Mega Man 3?
They're like these little light things, and if you shoot, they can
Oh
hurt
yeah.
you, but then if you
Yeah, those are your friends.
but then if you shoot them, the lights go out and you can't see the level. Conundrum, if ever there was one.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go over in this. Maybe you did on yours, I didn't see, but did you go look at the statue?
Didn't I get the statue and then fight it?
No, this other statue.
What other statue?
But maybe I'll
There's
let you
another
find it on
statue?
your own then. Or I can show
I
it
can
to you now
see
if you
you.
want.
I can
know.
watch your screen as you are speaking.
Oh yeah, so here I am wall jumping, like.
Okay.
And the beautiful
So
thing
I
about
fought
it
these
is,
things.
did you go to the
So
right
what's
here?
going on? I don't know.
I'll go ahead and
Did I?
I'll go ahead and show you because
Let's see what happens.
it's really cool. So you come over here in this room that looks different than anything else. These enormous bricks in the background. Then you come in here, and then you come in this room, and there's like this crazy statue here. And at this point, you have like no idea what this is, and it's like flashing. And there's these different colors, and there's this water
There's some
here that
future
slows you
weapon
down.
I'm going to need to get through this floor, but I refuse to believe my missiles would not be strong enough to take it out. I call shenanigans on this game. Yeah, do you have a Switch, Landon?
I do have a Switch.
You have
but
access to like pirate library, you know that, right?
Yeah, I don't pay for Switch Online though. I probably should.
It's like $5 a month.
Really?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think I paid $100 for the year.
I really like these silver guys too because they are like indestructible. They're like these ancient.
You always like funny enemies.
And then these things where you shoot them, and like all these little jumpy guys come out.
Do you have any random enemies in this game that you're like, oh, they're such a cute enemy, they don't look mean?
Funny you should.
You were like that in Mega Man. What?
So there are like those light guys you were shooting. Those guys are friendly. There are some other friendly guys in the game.
If this is one nice thing that was in Metroid 1 that's kind of cool. I mean, admittedly, it seems like they've defeated a lot of the purpose for it. But these little tubes with the whatever those are called, I think they're like 1 and 2, right? Like whatever their name is. But
yeah.
not a bad place to just farm.
Right.
which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
More
with the
enemies from
exclusion
the
of
first game.
there was a part with like some spikes in that thing that I was mentioning. That one almost got me, but but so what? I do this. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Did you get it?
Just did a wall jump.
Nice.
Yep.
With the wall jump, you can go all kinds of crazy places you're not supposed to.
The wall jump, it's so bad.
It's so bad.
Oh yeah, it's power glove.
All right.
Although Samus like has a power glove, it's like the same. Yeah, then it's like $50 a year, 20 a year. I don't know. It's money.
Good. So something
Just
that haven't.
Cost.
Sorry, I was just gonna talk about the pause screen, which is also very cool in this game, right? Because you got this map, you can look around, and even cooler if you hit the right shoulder button. Then you got this cool like schematic of Samus, and it shows all the power-ups you've gotten so far, like the bomb. And you can turn them off, so now I don't have bombs. I don't know why you'd do that, but you can. You can turn off the morph ball.
It's not morphing time. Remember that show? Remember?
I'm gonna say no.
Remember? Instead of it's morph, it's not.
It's not morphin' time.
Because you can turn morphin off.
Yeah, it's.
That's like a really sad behind-the-scenes show, by the way. They bullied the Blue Ranger.
Oh really?
And they didn't pay very much.
There's a lot of that with like those old 90s.
This has been depressing childhood television.
Right. These save rooms are cool. Save your game.
I do like the save rooms. Okay. I was gonna say another aspect that I thought made sense about Metroid 1, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. All right. Was like the notion you kind of show up not energized. No. What is this green stuff?
Would you like? Oh, you're. I'm gonna not talk when you get to do this part, which.
What a giant eyeball kills me.
Awesome.
You just want me to die?
Nah, you'll be fine. Just
Will I?
Pick up.
How did I get it to open that one time?
He just does it on his own. After.
So I didn't do anything?
You didn't do anything.
I don't have any control.
Over a giant plant monster? Like, what kind of control do you think you would have?
I don't know. I mean, I've got, like, fire. Like,
you lighting it fire? On fire. What do you mean you have fire? Where'd you get fire?
What, this plasma thing that is causing things to explode? You're telling me that's not gonna, like Pokemon style? You're telling me that's not fire? We were kind of talking that. You're not really into Pokemon Go anymore. We used to play that. I still do, by the way. But I was like noting when there's different types, how amusing it is to me that rock just isn't a winner a lot, because I don't really care what type of Pokemon type you are. Like for most things, if you just get hit in the head with a rock, you just got hit in the head with a rock. Like, rock should just win. True.
Yeah.
And so like same thing. They're like, you can't open this door with your missile. I'm like, it's a missile. I'm like, I just shot the door with a missile.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't the door open with a missile?
That's a mystery of video games for a long time, especially like later generations when we got into like 3D games and like PlayStation era where like there's a chair blocking your way. You cannot get through it with your rocket launcher. And you're like, why not? It's just a chair.
Oh no!
You're cutting it close here.
No, I'm already dead. You're in the past.
Very sad. Good thing you found that save room. That sounds like a Nintendo power tip.
I don't remember this.
Good thing you found a save. All right. Would you like to see how to get past this part?
Well, I mean, oh wait, which part? Show me.
With the blocks that disappear. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
I'm gonna
you
so
okay?
um in case it wasn't clear at this point, Dre and I are not racing in this because I've played this game many times before,
Because if
and
we were racing, I would have trained in the off
you
season
would
and
have
utterly
trained,
destroyed you.
and you would have come back and did all
As
these
opposed to
glitches.
Mega Man, where like this kind of annoys me because I like Mega Man and I trained at Mega Man and I wasn't better than you at Mega Man, but I was able to trade at Metroid and do really well at Metroid, which just seems cruel.
So there's this
Like the
trick
game I
which
want
I
to be good
probably
at, I
won't be
can't.
able to do.
Okay, so let's see.
Hang on. Hang on. This is gonna take me like 20 minutes to do. Like it's something I
We got time.
just haven't practiced a lot, and it's a speedrunner trick. Took me forever to ever do it.
Oh wait, you know speedrunner tricks since when? You've been
and I'm
speedrunning on me.
trying this with the Xbox controller, which the Super Nintendo is just the best controller to
I'll
play
try
this
and
game with.
find the
It's got the
controller
best.
I have, but I really like the control. I disagree. The Super Nintendo and Nintendo controllers are you know, they're kind of small and hurt the hand, but whatever controller I've got is really nice. I really like the controller I bought for the Switch, which is a wireless.
One thing the old Nintendo controllers had though was a much better D-pad than like
oh yeah,
the Xbox controller. Like it's just got
nice
like this
D-pad.
really tiny D-pad that's kind of hard to. There we go. Yes. Did you see that? It'll be coming across. Anyway, very sad if you missed it, because that was a very cool trick.
I did, and I'm about to die again. Oh, cool! I had an energy. I forgot I had an energy tank. I thought I was dead.
Nice.
I'm not.
So that's
okay.
What I did there is not.
This Metroid is having the same issue as freaking Metroid 1, which is right now I really need energy, and it's just like, how about 20 missiles?
I believe in you though.
I just want energy. I don't.
So if you're curious, what I did was it's called the mock ball, and this can be another question: is it a feature or is it a glitch? Was it intended or not? Because if
clearly a glitch, but I'm gonna see if I can justify it.
If you do it, because
you know me, like I'll justify glitches, but I do kind of.
Because basically, if you run and jump and turn into a ball just as you hit the ground, then you can
check it out. Look on the right screen.
Nice. Good job.
Okay, so you're saying you run and you jump and you turn into a ball.
And if you turn into a ball, like the frame that you're hitting the ground, then you will continue rolling at a higher speed. You'll roll at the speed you can run at, and that's how you get under those closing gates. And that's how you get this thing.
I just wasted all my missiles. Good job.
And so at this point, if I wanted to, because we were talking about like sequence breaking and things like that, like I could skip that plant monster entirely, which is why people do that trick.
You should. It's kind of a jerk. I don't like it.
I always like the plant monster.
Yeah, you would.
But
so at least in canon, I don't know if this game does it. Do we get an explanation as to how Ridley, Metroid, and Kraid are all alive, seeing as you killed all three of them and blew up their planet?
No, we didn't blow up the planet in the first one. There was just a bomb that went off, and we could see in the intro in this one that even those pipes and stuff were still there. So not a very big bomb, big enough to.
Well, you could maybe buy that it blew up Mother Brain's lair, because that, like I was mentioning, like kind of my headcanon for the first game that made a lot of sense was you want to get to Mother Brain. In theory, you should be able to get to Mother Brain super quick, but Mother Brain is walled off. You kill Kraid and Ridley. Sorry. That's going to be really hard because I know it's Ridley Scott, and then also Ripley is the main character, so it's really easy to get confused. But Kraid and Ridley, who I'd argue are the two lieutenants, you kill them both, and then you blow up a statue of each of them to get down. And what I kind of argue is it almost seems biometric to me, as in there is something about the two of them. All right, is this going to attack me again? This stupid statue going to attack me?
That one won't.
All right, what is super
Or
missile?
will it?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
I don't know.
Okay.
We got this yellow door, and you're like, man, how do we open yellow doors? I don't know.
I don't have yellow doors yet. I have green doors.
Oh, you were in a place that had yellow doors. I guess you just didn't go down.
Are you sure they weren't green and we're not just disagreeing on the color of the door? You like the dress?
And
Like some people think
these are
it's a
two
yellow
different
door,
colors.
some
We
people
can
think
do
it's a green.
we can fight over what
Wait,
color
are there
they are.
green
But,
doors too?
they're yeah. There's
Okay, what color is that right here on my left?
that's green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my super missile opens green doors.
Yes.
But what about yellow doors?
I don't know. Some mystery ability. It's crazy. I'm gonna go fight the plant monster now. Even though I could
Oh,
keep
nice.
going.
And apparently super missiles blow open this thing too.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, super
Yeah, so far
missiles are
much
awesome.
less painful than Metroid 1.
Like, look at even all like this stuff floating around in here. Like, it makes me glad I'm wearing this power armor, because this can't be a safe place for like humans to breathe. With all these plants, stuff floating around in the air.
Plants,
Infected with
creatures
something.
that... Okay. So I've got this green door here
Oops.
on my left. We all agree. The green door
Yeah.
on my right. This
No,
green door.
that's not green. That's obviously not green.
Orange door. Orange door.
Maybe orange.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah. Anyway, so Metroid 1,
MIDI,
though,
MIDI,
like,
what,
the
what, what
belief
color
that...
is that? The door he was just looking at.
Yeah. In Metroid 1, the idea being that Mother Brain's in a layer that you could get to very quickly, but you're unable to because it's blocked by like a bridge. And
What color is this door right here?
When you kill both Kraid and Ridley, you're able to open it. And I would argue it's like a biometric thing. And then you're saying
Alright,
the
she
bomb
says
that you
it's
set up on the
orange.
beginning just destroys Mother Brain's like layer, basically. So not the planet. So,
Yeah.
and then Mother Brain has some type of escape thing or whatever.
Yeah, who
How'd I
knows
get
what
down
happened there? Like, Mother Brain seemed pretty well defeated at that point. But Mother Brain
But
was
then also,
also...
if Mother Brain's like a biometric AI, you could buy that maybe. Okay, so tell me, do I have to do a secret here, or am I able to get up this wall?
Hang on, let me see which wall you're talking about.
Could I double jump this wall?
You could wall jump up there, but I don't think you can do what you need to yet.
So it's
oh
like
yeah,
there,
no, you don't need to go up that way.
There. It's like Ninja Gaiden. Let's see if I can do it though.
Actually, I'm in that same room. I can. I'm not paying attention. I'm like gonna die just from running around, running into bugs.
What? Why are you gonna die?
Because I'm just running around, not paying attention, running into all these bugs.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'll be serious.
How come I'm so bad at double jumping?
Wall jumping is a skill in this game. Like the later games that make it easier, but also less capable, which is why I don't like it as much. Like I don't care that it's easier, but like I don't know, it's just a lot different. So here's what's up there.
So I can't get up there yet, is what you're saying? Whatever's
I
up
mean,
here?
you can, but there's nothing to do up there.
But what if I want to go up there?
Well, then it would just look like this.
Why don't you let me up there? Okay. What am I getting here? Charge beam. This looks promising.
It is promising. That's like one of the best things about this game.
Am I able to charge? There we go. I have the power. Though you hate charge beams notoriously, because you say they break games.
I do not say they break games.
You remember when you said, I hate the charge beam, it has broken the game. And I said, I agree, I concur.
I said it took away the flow of Mega Man 4, the Mega Man games. But in this game, it's awesome because this game's all about like going slow, exploring, charging up and shooting stuff.
So in Mega Man, the game where you're in the robotic suit with the gun arm, going slow is bad. But in Metroid, the game where you're in the robotic suit with a gun arm, it's good.
Yeah.
Sounds like a double standard to me.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
If you agree in the chat, like,
so I'm gonna go ahead and like.
Cool. Oh, cool! You can do the bomb jump still.
Yeah, you can do the bomb jump. It's a lot easier in this game than the first Metroid. And I'm gonna show like just more cool things about this game. So when you have the charge beam, obviously you can charge up.
Do you have the charge beam?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you already got the charge beam too? I'm not special.
No, I'd already gotten it. But like it looks really, really cool, right? Because it leaves this trail of sparks that like fall to the ground. More cool details.
It's a lot like in Mega Man with the charge beam.
No, it's not
the same
like,
thing.
No,
anyway, proceed. Literally the same.
It's not even.
Did you know in an interview?
Close to the same.
The interview, the creator of Metroid said the charge beam was a direct homage
don't listen to him.
Mega Man.
None of this is true.
It was called the Mega Man charge beam on the first version.
It was not called the Mega Man charge beam.
Prove me wrong.
But if you have it charged, if you start running with it charged, it looks really funny because it looks like you're holding a bomb and you're trying to get rid of it.
Okay, let's compare this to Mega Man's charge beam really quick though. Okay, that's one major fix that I would. All right, I'm going to be annoyed to have to agree with RixterGT on why it's better in the game, and even though he's wrong about why he said it's better, it doesn't really slow you down. So
it doesn't. In fact, it speeds you up.
The argument you made in Mega Man is that the charge beam slows you down, and the reason it slows you down is very simply you lose it if you get hit.
Mm-hmm.
On this one, you do not, and that is the key. And also on the Mega Man, the charge is like very hard to control while you're trying to do other stuff.
Yeah.
All right. How do I do? Okay, explain this thingamabobber to me. This super speed thingamabobber.
This one you should be able to just run across. Because there's no just run, no jumping, just run.
But I'm running.
And you're jumping into the spikes.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So also the charge beam is the opposite because instead of getting hit and losing it, when you jump, you'll notice you're flashing if you're doing flips. You can jump into enemies and kill them that way when you're charged up. Like you actually do damage.
It combines the what you call I forget on what that suit was, or I never got that power up on.
Oh, the screw.
The
attack.
Other one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a one-shot screw attack. Also, and this other thing is my favorite thing in the whole game because I discovered it on my own and I was very proud of myself. And that's one thing that makes games cool is when you can discover things on your own and there's like secrets that they don't tell you about, right?
What?
So, all right, so watch this real quick. Watch the coolest thing you can do. You have it charged up. You turn into a ball when it's charged up. Look at all these bombs. Oh my god, there's like 5 bombs. I've never found a place where that's actually useful.
Bombs, it's like 5 bombs.
But here's what's even cooler. You charge it up, you're like, wow, look at all these bombs. Hang on, you can charge up the bombs. Watch this. I'm still charging. If you hold down and keep charging, the bombs fly up into the air. Can you believe that? Chat, can anybody believe that?
So show me that again.
Did that just happen? Did this just happen? It's amazing. Like, it's charging.
So I charge.
Oh my god, bombs just fly everywhere.
Apparently my save point doesn't have the charge beam. That's a bummer.
That's okay, you're close to it. Thank you, Mitty. Like, can't believe it either. Like, none of us can believe it. And if you hold it, like, for not as long, the bombs don't fly as far. Like, they just fly a little bit. Like, somebody programmed this in here. They're like, let's charge it up, and the longer you hold down, the bombs will fly further. Like, I don't even know why. It's just a cool thing to put in for no reason. Anyway, let's go fight the plant monster. Thanks. I'm glad somebody agrees that it's pretty cool. And I've got the advantage because I did that mock ball thing, so I've already got super missiles.
Oh yeah, that would make. I would assume it would make this easier. What about the charge beam? Does charge beam make this plant monster easier?
Charge beam is nice to have because charged up it will do missile damage to enemies. So if you run out of missiles, you can still damage them. So
nice.
So good job beating him without the charge beam. Whoops.
I'll take it. So I didn't obviously play Metroid. Oh, that's a bummer. Where are the super missiles? I lost a lot of ground. That's a bummer.
Oh, you didn't save after beating the plant monster?
Did not.
Ah. And you kill the plant monster and like all the green goes away. And like it's all like dried up now. That's just cool.
Wait, I thought charge beam defeated this yellow one, or is it green?
No, you still don't know. We don't know how to open that. It's crazy. It's just this mystery door.
I don't like it. All right, am I able to see where's super missiles? Is it down over there? I think it's down and to the left, right?
Super missiles.
Those are the super missiles if I go straight across.
Normally you get super missiles after beating the plant monster. Because he leads you straight.
Oh, did it not save me beating the plant monster? Man, I just keep dying. I gotta stop that.
You should stop that. Oh, I'm gonna do this again because that was another really cool detail in Super Metroid. So you shoot the super missiles. They're so powerful. Like watch these guys fall from the ceiling because it shakes the whole world.
What's this auto thing you've got?
Wow. So that is the auto thing is the weirdest power up in the game. You'll find energy tanks that don't have an E on them. They just look like unlabeled generic tanks. And those are reserve tanks. So it's like I have another energy tank besides this one, but it's not shown with the rest of them. And since I have it set to auto, then when my energy drains, it'll refill my tanks. I can set it to manual also, so I will just die instead. Or I can manually refill my health. More craziness.
Alright, so here's a question. Metroid 2, you track the Metroids down to their home planet.
Mm-hmm.
And Samus explains that you eradicate all, and if I believe, like, Metroid 2 tells you that you have to defeat them all, right? Like, there's a certain number.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a little counter that's saying how many Metroids are left.
But then the last one, you just decide not to.
Hey, if you were there, you would have done the same thing. Because it just shows up and it's like making all these cute little
all the other Metroids
and
literally looks. By the way, in terms of game progress, about how far are we? What's the plan for the night?
Oh, that's totally up to you. We're like nowhere in the game. This is...
What? But you have like a charge beam, you have like auto stuff.
No, this is just getting started. Like
we've been playing for like 3 hours.
I don't know. I'm just kind of following you around, giving a little tour of Super Metroid, talking about all the things I think are cool. Yeah, I don't want to get like ahead of you, just so you can see most of it
You
for
can get
yourself.
ahead, it's fine.
I'm actually gonna go backwards, just because.
Waited for. So in Metroid 2, you track him down, and yeah, okay. So actually, I do need to like maybe watch a playthrough of the game. There's no real decision Samus has other than maybe I should bring us back to the scientists.
On Metroid 2?
Yes, because that's Game Boy, right?
That's Game Boy, and in Metroid 2, so you saw in the intro, like, the egg hatches and it follows her. Like, that's exactly what happens in the game. And then from there, you, like, run over to this place, and the Metroid can, like, clear these obstacles out of your way, like it eats them. Like, I guess it's its food or something. And then you make your way back to your ship, and you jump into your ship, and the Metroid follows you, and then the credits roll. Like, that's the end of the game. So you don't find out you bring it back to the scientist until the intro in this game.
That's a real bummer. Kind of a jerk. It's true, man. You know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So these guys are kind of interesting, like these flying guys.
Are you in a hot tub? When did you go in a hot tub?
Man, I wish. It's kind of cold in here.
Oh, nice. When you're falling, you can turn into a ball.
Yeah, you can turn into a ball at any time, which is nice. Something you couldn't do in the first game.
How about another 10 minutes?
Yeah, that works.
I'm going to make sure to save this time somewhere.
Yeah, definitely save.
So, question for movies. Have you seen any of the movies you should see being a person that should have the spare time to see movies? Have you seen Everything All at Once yet?
No.
Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I haven't.
Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Something like that?
There we go.
What am I doing?
You still are.
No, I haven't seen it. Shamefully, I know.
You haven't?
No.
Killing me, Smalls. Right. So I'm going to take advantage. There's a save point up. I do like the mapping system.
Yeah, the map is great, which is why it was shamelessly ripped off by Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Castlevania ripped it off. What came first in the original? Because I know they named a Metroidvania, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, Metroid was first. And I didn't play, like, I played the original Castlevania a little bit, not very much. But then I didn't play Castlevania Symphony of the Night until last year, I think, is when I finally went through it. And that's a really good game. Like,
I've heard good things about that one.
Yeah, I heard it was good, and I was always one of those guys, you know, I was a Metroid fan, so I was like, why is it called a Castlevania, or a Metroidvania? It should just be called, you know, a Metroid-like, you know, but Castlevania for sure holds its own. Like, it added.
Because he controls the Symphony of the Night.
It deserves to be part of the name. Forgot to get these.
No, just. That's kind of an annoying design. I didn't save and then was like, not try again.
Yeah, then you have to leave and go back. It's weird.
Alright, so well, I mean, I guess to be fair, so Kraid, now, here's an interesting point that does happen in the first game that's worth noting, is there is a fake Kraid, and there was programmed a fake Ridley that just isn't in the game, in Metroid 1. So we're like, how are these creatures still around? And then canonically, Kraid or Ridley makes a mecha Ridley at some point in the future. You know, and I kind of assumed that they were sentient beings, but I suppose it is possible that they, like, you know, aren't unique, that they're like a species or something. And Mother Brain, you could potentially make the argument that Mother Brain is like an AI that can just get transferred into like a new, maybe robo brain or something. Who knows?
Yeah, there definitely could be more Mother Brains for sure. Like, because you see them in you see more of them in the newest one, Metroid Dread. They're not Mother Brains, but they're still like that technology. Like they might actually be Mother Brains, just not as free-willed as the Mother Brain in this game. Um, but that's something kind of interesting to point out is like there's quite a few Metroid games now, but when this game came out, this was the third Metroid game, and there were only three Metroid games for like years, right? Like, because it wasn't until let's see, let me look that up. Do I have
Was
a
it
browser?
Prime for GameCube?
So that was what was interesting is it was the same year I think it was they released Prime for GameCube and Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance. Um, and those were the next Metroid games. So like the N64 never had a Metroid game. And so for a long time there was
That's kind of
just
wild, actually. It would have been good on the N64.
yeah, there was only one Metroid
That
game per
seems made for
system.
Metroid, actually.
You think?
N64 for sure.
Yeah. There
Like
was
GoldenEye? You kidding me?
yeah, I mean, I'm glad they waited because I was also like against
You hate fun and
I
things
was
that make you
I, I,
happy.
I was not excited about a 3D Metroid game because they work so well as platformers and that's what they were. And then everything was going 3D for just for the sake of 3D. Like Castlevania
But
did
like
it and it
Mario
wasn't
64
good.
is awesome.
Mario 64 is awesome.
Mario
Um,
64 is one of the best Mario games out there.
it's true, it is. Um, but that
So
doesn't
why would
mean
you be
every
scared of a
game
3D Metroid?
because most games weren't Mario 64. Like even today, most games
In
aren't
fact,
Mario
like
64.
99.999% of games are not Mario 64.
I can only think of one of them that is. I think it was for
Yeah,
the
me too.
N64. But
All right, anyway.
I don't know. So like I wasn't excited about a 3D Metroid game. I was pretty hesitant. And I think on the N64, I don't think they would have been able to achieve what they did with Metroid Prime on the GameCube. And it turned out to be a
I had
really
that
good
game. It was
game.
pretty good. I don't think I ever beat it, but it was a good game.
It was a good game, and it managed to capture a lot of what Super Metroid has, which is this atmosphere I've been talking about, and makes you feel like you're playing a Metroid game, even though it like feels very different. And that's something that they changed. And kind of oddly enough, I ended up liking Metroid Prime more than Metroid Fusion, which was the 2D Metroid game that I was pretty excited about coming out on the Game Boy Advance. And I've since grown to like Fusion more than I did my first time through, but they kind of changed enough with the formula in Fusion that I didn't like it as much, like especially compared to Super Metroid, where Super Metroid is very atmospheric. You're like kind of this bounty hunter. You're alone on this planet, and there's like the intro where like she kind of narrates what's going on, but that's kind of it. And then Metroid Fusion, there's like other characters. Like there's this other character that you like talk to throughout the game, which is just kind of strange. And
Oh, come on. This is annoying. So what gets me there, this thing on the wall? That is just obnoxious. All right, why don't you hit one more thing and then we'll peace out. I need to save after the charge beam. I'll get the charge beam again and save
All right.
again.
But you saved after the plant monster this time, so you're
after
good
the
there.
super bomb.
It's still raining outside. Still lots of clouds. Still really glad I'm in my.
Oh yeah, but I was gonna say, yeah, next I wouldn't hate doing the 2 Castlevanias, though. Like, it's weird. We were talking like favorite Nintendo games, and I've noted I think my 2 favorite from childhood are Zelda 2 and Castlevania 2. And Castlevania 2 is notoriously not a good game.
Really?
Yeah, it's really difficult and hard and has lots of issues. But I liked it for some reason. And I think it was because. So here's what's interesting: Castlevania 2 is very unforgiving, but if you have a guide, it's beatable. And none of the bosses are hard. In fact, I'm going to give you a spoiler for if we do play it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the enemies is death.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? Guess what you're allowed to do?
Kill him.
Well, yes. That is one of the things you can do. You can kill death. You are allowed to, when death shows up, just run by him.
Really?
Yes.
Just like, don't have time for you.
Death's here. It's like I'm going to stop you from. Because the premise of Castlevania 2 is you defeated Dracula in Castlevania 1, but you're cursed. And you have to go and find Dracula's body and destroy it to rid yourself of the curse. And so you basically like you resurrect Dracula to kill Dracula so the curse can be gone. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't think too much about it. You'll hurt yourself. But and you have to go to a bunch of castles of Dracula to like find his like rib and his tooth or something. I don't know.
Makes sense.
Stuff like that. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. That being said, when you get to the end of these castles, it's very much, it actually, you'll be annoyed at this, although I think it came first, a lot like Metroid when you find the balls with like power-ups. You just like destroy an orb with a wooden stake. So you don't have to like fight, like the challenge is just getting to the end. But once you get there, the boss isn't very hard. So if you have a map through the level, you can beat the game. Which is, I think, was the appeal to it to me, is that this was, if you look at even Metroid, as we saw last time, right, there's some dexterity required. Whereas Bigger, Longer, Uncut. So Zortanks has a question in the chat. What's my favorite song from South Park, Bigger, Longer, Uncut? I don't remember the name of the song, but it's the Tonight, like, montage.
I don't
like when they're all singing.
That's
a good song. I actually have had that on like MP3 mixes before. Medley.
Nice.
But and obviously South Park takes a lot from Les Mis, so I like that as well. I've been in a Hamilton kick in the past, and Landon still hasn't seen Hamilton, even though you're like right next door to it.
Isn't it like $10,000 to go see? Maybe
I mean, like now.
Maybe 10 million. I don't know.
10 million. That sounds legit. So if I come back here, is the guy still here, or I've killed it once?
You've killed it once. He's gone. Yeah. That's one thing. Also, like the doors you have to open with missiles stay unlocked.
So this one doesn't though. Do you see this? Watch.
It's because you haven't opened it from that other side yet.
Oh, okay, there you go. Get it. Yeah, fine. Oops. All right.
Letting this guy here.
Oh, is Hamilton like ending its Broadway run? Is it still on Broadway? All right.
I don't know.
All right. Okay, so did I get the charge beam and save? I don't think I saved. Maybe I did. I'll save again in case I forgot, and then we can call it good. Wait, 400 isn't that bad for like a New York show? Isn't that like cheap in New York?
What? Not cheap.
Like, everything's like super expensive out there.
Everything is super expensive, but that's still the high end.
Dude, your like rent for like a studio apartment out there would buy you so much land out in Wisconsin. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that'd be a
All
really
right,
long
let's do
commute to
some
work.
closing thoughts on Metroid and where to go next. I remain in Brinstar with a lot not covered. And apparently can get to Norfair, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just following you around, doing cool stuff.
All right,
That's
fair
pretty much
enough.
it.
So 2 weeks in the future is still the plan on Tuesday, so around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We are gonna have to change that. Start playing
How dare
soccer
you?
next
How
week,
dare
I
you?
think,
We were
on
in the middle of the
Tuesdays.
plugs.
Yeah, I
Now no
warned
one's gonna
you.
like and
I
subscribe.
warned you. Oh yeah, now no one's gonna like and subscribe. But, too bad.
Do the save points not automatically recharge me yet, or what's the deal there?
No, they don't. They just save your game.
That's lame. Okay, anyway.
That's why there's all these.
So
other
what's the
little,
new
like,
possible schedule?
I think any other day, or not Mondays. Not Monday or Tuesday.
Monday's good because I'm a nerd. I have chess lessons then.
Nerd.
And not Tuesday's actually good because I podcast on some nights then.
Right, okay. I think...
Dude, you can go to Hamilton for $110, man.
Really?
Probably not very good seats.
I'll do
Probably
that right
better
now.
just watch it on Disney Plus for like $10, but still. Let's go see Hamilton.
I should see a lot of things.
Yeah, we have established this. You should see everything all at once. I think next time I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna be like, this is a secret level in Metroid. And you'll be like, this looks like a movie. I'm like, yeah, the animations of this game back in the day were really good. All right, anyway, I don't know. Maybe do Wednesdays? You tell me.
Yeah, as far as I know, that should work. But
well, next time we're back, we'll discuss how to buy Hamilton tickets. Maybe we'll have Landon do a walkthrough.
Walkthrough of Hamilton, or a walkthrough of buying the tickets.
And then going and seeing it. You should. It's a good show.
Yeah, definitely should.
You shouldn't wait for it.
Run, don't walk to the.
You haven't seen it yet.
The Broadway theater.
That's a reference.
Oh.
You know, Hamilton was a lot like Metroid. So Hamilton, you know, so like here's the problem. Mega Man, when Mega Man has a charge beam, Mega Man would lose it. But you know what Samus would do? Samus does not throw away her shot.
Wow.
Inspiring. I repeat, she does not throw away her shot.
All right.
I got more of these next.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, Landon, you're getting MIDI tickets to Hamilton for birthday. That's a good. I'd take that. Hamilton came out here to Appleton. You come out to Wisconsin and watch it too when it tours through here. Saw Book of Mormon out here too.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen anything. I'm so uncultured.
You really need to get on that. I'm just gonna start. That's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna start playing things you need to see. on my side of the like 2 game.
I won't be able to hear it. Like just.
I'll lip sync it for you.
It's like 8 frames per second.
I'll just be like, yeah. I mean, I know a lot of the Hamilton songs. My son really liked it, so I sing it for him. So it's like,
nice.
Pardon me. Are you Aaron Burr, sir? That depends. Who's asking? Oh, sure, sir. See, look at it. It's just like being there in person.
I know. Right, I'm already like captivated. Like this is.
Okay. All right. That should be good. I don't know why I'm still running around. Okay. We'll see you next time. And
all right.
I don't know. We'll figure out scheduling. Depends on your scheduling. I might do more frequent, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And Book of Mormon is great. You should go see that too, Landon.
All right. I will watch everything there is to watch before next time.
All right. Sounds good. I will see you next time, sir.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks for playing, and thanks everybody for hanging out.
Yep.
Talk to you later.